This connects the most vibrant cities in the United States and enables the economic engine of this country to run.
According to the Federal Highway Administration's 2013 bridge inventory, the Yankee Doodle Bridge in Norwalk is the most structurally deficient bridge in Connecticut. Monday morning, it served as the backdrop as state and local leaders called for long-term investments in the state's infrastructure.
This is not a partisan issue. It's only a couple of hundred yards down the river that the railroad bridge, which is well over a century old, stopped functioning, and as it does regularly, bringing to a halt rail traffic in the northeast of the United States.
Last week, the House of Representatives passed a $10.8 billion measure to temporarily restore the Highway Trust Fund through May 2015. Labor leaders say unless Congress acts, the fund will go bankrupt later this summer, causing delays for planned repairs and cost over 9,000 jobs in the state next year.
There couldn't be a worse time for this. It's great on the one hand that Congress patched the trust fund for a while, but now we're looking at being in jeopardy again next year, which means we can't plan. We don't know how many people we're going to hire. We don't know how much work is out there, so we're not going to invest in equipment and capital expenses and things like that.
Without transportation, our economy just comes to a complete standstill. And that's not what this country needs.
In a study by the American Society of Civil Engineers, 1,472 of the state's 4,218 bridges are either structurally deficient or functionally obsolete.
And I don't think we have to go too far back in the past to remember what happened at the Mianus River Bridge. These things are a disaster waiting to happen.
We've been trying to push a National Transportation Trust Fund for years. My colleague Rosa DeLauro is a real leader on this issue. That would mingle public money with private funds, which not only would bring in the kinds of numbers you need to bring in when you're talking trillions with a T, it would also institute more discipline than we traditionally have to make sure that those investments go to the highest need and highest economic return areas.
The American Society of Civil Engineers also estimates that $3.6 trillion needs to be invested in the country's infrastructure by 2020. In Norwalk, I'm Kwajerba Crawfey for It's Relevant News.